About 10 years ago, I decided to get back into drawing and painting after too many years away. I wanted to pick up where I left off when I studied art in college, but this time I really wanted to take my skills to the next level. Maybe some of you can relate with this. When I started back into art, I began purchasing videos on how to, with step by step instruction from artists whose work I admired. I attended workshops in different cities from some renowned artists. I collected books on techniques practiced by some of the masters, and even purchased a lot of the best materials used by the pros. For a couple years, I worked hard trying to integrate all this information into my work. At first, I did see improvement, but eventually I would hit what I call a stuck point. This is the point where anything I do seems to make the work worse. And it seemed like my work overall was getting worse and not getting better. I decided I might need to take some more drastic measures if I really wanted to improve, so I sold my business and moved to New York City to study art full time. I felt like this would surely do the trick. After more than a year studying and struggling at a New York atelier, I began to realize that the problem wasn't lack of knowledge or effort. It probably wasn't intelligence or talent. The problem was more the mindset I was bringing to the work. My cast drawing teacher had what seemed like a pencil sharpening ritual he performed before drawing. He'd methodically and gently shave the wood pencil, carefully positioning the razor as to create a needle-sharp point. He made it look easy, but every time I tried it his way, I ended up making a mess of things. I never thought taking that kind of care sharpening a pencil was very important. As much as getting a really sharp pencil, though, I think he did it as a way of getting his head in the right space for work. The patience, care, and skill required to shave a pencil with a razor was just the kind of mindset needed to draw. He wasn't just teaching a drawing process. He was demonstrating what kind of mindset the work requires. This was just one of many examples that resonated with me. Because I was so focused on the outcome of my work, I overlooked what the process really was about. How it felt to slow down and work with care and thoughtfulness was a key ingredient missing from everything I did. I was really out of touch, so to speak, with my work. Recognizing this tendency helped me shift from some desired result to feeling and seeing what was right in front of me, really for the first time. Until I understood this on a gut level, all my work would be mired in frustration. We all bring different experience, motives, habits, and viewpoints to what we do. As important as learning an academic method of drawing and painting, the Mindful Artists Academy will focus on the mindset each artist brings to the work. How and why we produce art can determine its outcome as much as any technical process. When I started paying attention to the way I look at things, I began to see things differently, and the work stopped feeling like such a struggle. In our new segment called Mindful Matters, we'll put a spotlight on how our mindset informs the artwork and everything that we do. We'll learn to observe our tendencies rather than be the servants of them. The time we spend improving our skills can only be made more productive by identifying patterns that might be getting in our way. Every 2 weeks, we'll post a segment on a topic of mindfulness experienced by members of our community and open up a forum of conversation in which we can share our experience and solutions. We'll also look for wisdom from master artists, philosophers, spiritual luminaries to help shed the light on the kind of mindset that will help us thrive. This isn't all just some exercise in theory. Every time we draw and paint, we'll put what we're learning to the test. The proof is in the work and in how art makes us feel and in the insights the practice awakens us to. I look forward to seeing you there.